Yo, YouTube, what is good? Bruv gang, what is good? And we are back with another video. Welcome to another edition of the JRPG Roundup show here on the channel. So we got some big news here to announce today, some big news, and I'm super excited to report on it. So let's get straight into the first topic. So within the first 24 hours, Fantasia, the spiritual successor of Wild Arms, and Pennyblood, the spiritual successor of Shadow Hearts, they were both fully funded. The pledge reached $725,369 within the first 24 hours of the Kickstarter campaign being released, which is incredible and a huge success. So both games are not expected to see release until 2025. Right now it is only funded for PC, but given how much time is left, PS5 and Xbox Series will be funded shortly. So they will try and bring it to Switch if a new Nintendo system is announced, but if release is indeed intended for 2025, I think Nintendo will have a new system by then, most likely. So this is big news for both of these games, which I did report on in the last video. So as promised as well, Yuki Kaze finally announced a trailer as well. So a trailer has been released for the Pennyblood Kickstarter campaign. And yeah, these games look really good, man. As I reported from the last video, I'm super excited for both of these games to come out. So I will be leaving the trailer basically within the video, so you guys will be able to see for yourselves. So it looks really promising. So the next piece of news: Dragalia Lost to end service on November 30th. So any Dragalia Lost players, that is a game on mobile, I want to say. Yes, on mobile. It is an action RPG. I briefly played the game, very briefly, not too much. I'm not a big mobile player of most games, only certain games I play here and there. But Diamantium, which is the in-game currency, is no longer to be available for purchase. So the article reads, big shout out to Gematsu as always. Dragalia Lost will end service on November 29th at 10 PM PT and November 30th at 1 AM ET. Nintendo and Side Games have announced. So the two companies first announced that the game would soon be ending service back in March, but an end of service date was not decided at the time. So now the time has been announced, and it will be November 29th and November 30th respectively. So both of these games, this game will not be available to play anymore. The servers will be shutting down. So Diamantium is no longer available for purchase as of today. Upgrade essentials and packs, which can be purchased from the in-game shop using Diamantium, will no longer be available for purchase. So as I said, starting from the 30th, October 30th at 11 PM PT, October 31st at 2 AM ET, players may continue to spend Diamantium on summoning, constructing the Halidom, recovering stamina, recovering Gather Wings, and using continues until service comes to a close. So I'm not a big player of this game myself, but just to let you guys know, if there are any Dragalia Lost players watching, the service will be ending, which I'm sure you guys are already aware of. Any fans of the game, the service will be ending. So after service ends on November 30th, an end of service notification will be displayed when starting up the game, and it will no longer be playable. So Dragalia Lost first launched for iOS via the App Store and Android via the Google Play Store on September 27, 2018. So this game has been out for a little while. So that will be ending very shortly. So the next piece of news: the countdown begins as Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis prepares for liftoff on PS4. Big shout out to Push Square for the article as well. So the free-to-play action RPG Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis is set for release today of the recording of this video, the 30th of August. PC players will also be able to transfer their data over to the PS4 version of the game. So there's also, here it says, you don't need a PlayStation Plus subscription to log in, which is fantastic. So that's really good for PlayStation players. So I am personally a player of Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. I do dip in and out playing this game. I was playing on Game Pass for a little while and then made the switch over to Steam. I don't know why. Clients just work better for me. I don't know why. So I just decided to use it on Steam instead. Had a little bit of issues here and there with the Game Pass version, which most people don't, but I just seem to have a problem with it. I don't know why. So I switched over to the Steam version, but that's neither here nor there. But yes, this game will be releasing today as the recording of this video at 5 AM PDT, it says. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Phantasy Star Online is a really incredible game, and I think you guys should definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. Also the older Phantasy Star games as well. Phantasy Star Portable is the first ever Phantasy Star game that I played personally, which was on the PSP, and Phantasy Star Portable 2, which is one of my favorite JRPGs ever, pretty much. I really love that series. So yeah, I think you guys should definitely check it out. It's a free to play action RPG, and you guys should definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. So with the last piece of news, Sony is rolling out a new model of the current PlayStation 5 system that is a bit lighter. So the digital version will be 200 grams lighter at 3.4 kilograms. So I believe 3.4 kilograms is about 7.4 pounds as I've done the conversion here. And the disc version is 300 grams lighter at 3.9 kilograms. So 3.9 kilograms is about 8.5 pounds, basically about 8 pounds in that region. So that's not too bad. I know PlayStation have been in a bit of controversy recently, which of course I was actually going to do a video on it, but I will talk on it now. The choice from Sony to increase their prices is a bit ridiculous, and we all know this, with them using inflation basically as a means to leverage funds, to say like, oh, this is worth doing, this is worth doing in the long run. The console is not available like that. We all know this, the chip shortage, as we all know. The game is not available retail in stores and stuff, and raising the price due to inflation is pretty ridiculous when most people don't even own the system for themselves, which I find completely ludicrous, the fact that you guys would even do this. So that's just a small Sony news there. The digital version and the disc versions will be 200 and 300 grams lighter respectively. So the digital at 3.4 kilograms and the disc at 3.9 kilograms. So that will do it for today's edition of the JRPG Roundup Show. That was just some quick news here for you guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching my videos as always and showing support. Please like, sub, share if you're new, and let me know down below what your thoughts are on the Pennyblood trailer as well, if you guys are interested, and if you guys will also be backing the Kickstarter as well, if you did back the Kickstarter. So yeah, that'll be it from me too. This has been your bruv, the big bruv, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.